Controversial U.S. basketball star Dennis Rodman is returning for a visit to North Korea. The former NBA player is traveling as a private citizen. "I'm just trying to open the door," he told reporters at Beijing airport, en route to the reclusive state. He made headlines after befriending North Korean leader Kim Jong-un on previous trips to Pyongyang in 2013 and 2014. Mr. Rodman has called him his friend for life. The U.S. State Department said it is aware of his visit. "We wish him well. But we have issued travel warnings to Americans and suggested they not travel to North Korea for their own safety," said U.S. Undersecretary of State Thomas Shannon, according to Reuters news agency. "My purpose is to actually see if I can keep bringing sports to North Korea, so that's the main thing," Mr. Rodman told reporters. It is unclear whether he will also bring up the detention of U.S. citizens in the country. U.S. and North Korean tensions have intensified under President Donald Trump, who has said he fears a major conflict breaking out between the two countries. However, the president has also said he would be honored to meet Mr. Kim, in the right circumstances. Speaking at the airport on Tuesday, Mr. Rodman said, "I am pretty much sure that he, Trump, is happy with the fact that I am over here trying to accomplish something that we both need." When asked about Mr. Rodman's North Korea visits in 2013, Mr. Trump called the ex-basketball player smart. "You look at the world is blowing up around us. Maybe Dennis is a lot better than what we have," Mr. Trump told Fox News. Mr. Rodman had been a contestant on Mr. Trump's reality TV show The Celebrity Apprentice that same year. In 2014, Mr. Trump flatly dismissed rumors that the pair might travel to North Korea together. Mr. Rodman endorsed Mr. Trump's presidential campaign. The former Chicago Bulls star also once encouraged former U.S. President Barack Obama to pick up the phone and call Mr. Kim, emphasizing that the two leaders both liked basketball. His trips have been referred to as basketball diplomacy in the U.S. press. North Korea ready for Trump talks. Trump, "Kim Jong-un is a smart cookie." Dennis Rodman celebrates Kim Jong-un's birthday. He has offered invites to the country to many well-known figures, from U.S. media mogul Oprah Winfrey to director Seth Rogen, who co-directed the controversial 2014 comedy The Interview about assassinating a North Korean leader. In 2014, he told luxury lifestyle magazine Du Jour he had approached the U.S. government for support but was rejected. He also implied the U.S., then under the Obama administration, may not let him return home if he went to North Korea again. He has previously broken down in tears during TV interviews, saying he has had death threats over his trips, which have been condemned by human rights activists. Although at one point he did tweet Mr. Kim to ask if he would do me a solid and let Kenneth by loose, referring to a U.S. Korean missionary who served 2 years of a 15-year jail term for trying to overthrow the government. Mr. Bai later thanked Mr. Rodman for raising public awareness of his case. On Twitter on Tuesday, Mr. Rodman said his latest trip was being sponsored by a company that provides digital currency for the marijuana industry. He wore fully branded clothes to the airport. A previous trip to the country was sponsored by a betting company.